Yeah, back to back. Way to go.
Let's go! Hey! Let's go, boys. Yes, sir. Let's go. Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. The strats, baby. Let's go.
Yo, D-Tay, what's going on, my boy?
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Yo, we just popped off at the end, chat. All right, hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Shawna, aka ShawnJ Gaming, back with another YouTube video. Today what I have for you guys is a video talking about the 5 different tips I have for you guys to help you win more in Warzone. Currently I'm just going to be talking over actually one of the wins I got. It's going to go through the tips and then I'll let the gameplay play out for you guys. This is a win I got in Warzone, but like I said, we're just going to be talking about some 5 main tips to help you guys win more in Warzone. A lot of you guys have been asking for some tips, so I figured why not focus on a specific 5 that I use myself to win more. All right, so first up we have where you land and how you rotate. Once you land, I would say a good strategy for landing is to land anywhere along the edge of the actual circle that they, map for you guys on the map. I'll go ahead and put that up on the screen, what I'm talking about when I say the edge of the circle. For those of you guys that are more visual, these type of areas is what I mean. And it's always going to be based on the different circles you guys get, so don't think I'm saying to land in these specific spots. I will have a video up talking about specific spots to land that I think are good spots that I've gotten some wins from, or that I think you get better loot in, but that's for another video. The reason I say this is because I like to work from the outside in. I usually get some loot, and then I like to catch people that are rotating in as well. I think it's better to have your back more towards the storm, so that for the most part you're not going to have too many people behind you. If you do, it's just some random people that are just straggling along, and you'll easily be able to pick those people off. My second tip would be to not sleep on the common weapons in the beginning of the game, guys. A lot of people are trying to find money and do all these different things and find these epic crazy weapons. Honestly, if you pick up an M13 and an MP7, those 2 guns alone will help you clear out mostly who's around you, and you can have the loot for yourself. Obviously, with the armor and stuff, it just depends on the type of gunfights and situations you're in, but a lot of people are spending so much time looting that you're able to pick off a majority of the people that are around you in the beginning just because you picked up a weapon and you were ready to go. I definitely would suggest not picking up a SCAR. That thing has too much recoil, it doesn't do enough damage, and it only has like 20 bullets. So for those of you guys that are picking up the common SCAR, chalk it's not a good gun to pick up off rip. But the M13 and the MP7 are 2 of my favorite common guns to pick up off rip. Even the LMG is a good gun as long as you guys hit your bullets with that one. My third tip would be after you loot, to secure the bag. This is where it starts coming in. I'm talking about getting the cash, getting that money. Make sure you guys get yourself a self-revive and a UAV. Main 2 things that I have been using from the buy station to win my matches. No matter what, when I'm getting money, those are the main 2 things I'm getting, because you are able to have self-revive and a UAV, because self-revive is not considered a kill streak. Obviously sometimes you don't get to use self-revive because people are being thirsty. It definitely does come in clutch when your team is fighting the enemies and you have a chance to get yourself up, or the enemy just thinks you're down and you're not going to get up, and then boom, you're popping up with the self-revive because they didn't thirst you. So that is a big thing, using those self-revives. And UAVs are a big help in Warzone. Do not feel like you do not need them. They may not last that long, but they will give you a general area of where people are. And if you and your teammates all get UAVs, so if there's 3 UAVs, if you guys activate them all at the same time, it will actually make an advanced UAV go up in Warzone. And having an advanced UAV in Warzone is actually crazy, because knowing exactly right where people are, you guys can go pick off some easy kills while you have that advance in the air, probably get enough money to get some more UAVs, and honestly just keep doing that until the game's over. But that comes along with being able to communicate, and I know a lot of you guys have been playing with random, so you might not always be able to do that, but it's a good thing to know that that is possible, and that's a good way to communicate with your teammates. Even if you guys only have 1 or 2 UAVs, just make sure you're talking when it's time to use them, so that you guys can be pushing the same things, and just basically be on the same page. UAVs just help you be more aware of what's around you, and that's for multiplayer and Warzone. So the fact that you guys can get in advance. I still can't believe that they put that in there. I believe the last time I saw something like that with a similar mechanic was in World War II, actually. I believe you could get 3 UAVs and you would get something like an advance. But yes, I definitely do suggest those 2 things from the buy station. All right, so moving on to my fourth tip, guys, for you guys. Your type of loadout and the perks once you actually do get the loadout drop. All right, so the biggest thing here is to take advantage of your loadout drops. Now, this is after you've already gone through the first stages of your looting. You guys have got your money and stuff. Now it's time to start going after, you know, some loadout drops, or possibly even buying a loadout drops if you guys have gotten enough money from looting. Making sure you have a solid AR as your primary. I cannot stress this enough. The ARs are disgusting in Warzone. I'm sure you guys have been getting beamed by plenty of M4s and GRAs and Rams and all those types of ARs, the normal ARs that most people use. I myself have even, you know, thrown on a kilo. Any of the ARs are honestly good, but you know, those are the top 3 ARs. The top rifles to use in this mode, the M4, the GRA, and the Ram. That's why you mainly see a lot of people running around with these same multiplayer meta weapons, is because they are so good in Warzone as well. Like, they're getting through the armor fast, they have a nice fire rate, nice size mag. Me personally, my secret weapon I like to use is the Odin. The Odin is a heavy hitter. It does well close range and at long ranges, and honestly a lot of people are sleeping on the Odin, and it's honestly just disgusting. One scope I have been loving on my ARs is the thermal hybrid. I am recommending this scope simply because it's nice having a thermal and a regular red dot sight. So I use my thermal when I'm trying to, you know, see people that are more far away, and obviously I use my red dot when people are up close, and that's just, you know, a nice sight I've been using. As long as you have your gun leveled up, you should have a hybrid thermal on most of your ARs. That's just my personal, you know, thing that I've been liking to use. And for secondaries, I would suggest using a sniper or a fast SMG. Most players are using overkill sniper classes right now because that is currently the meta. So obviously if you can't beat them, you join them. Using a sniper to pick off at least one person, knowing it's a 3v2 is nice. You should be able to at least knock one, so that if the other 2 players on your team want to be able to push those other players to be more aggressive, you can be that person that sits back and snipes, or you guys can, you know, have a designated sniper. If you guys don't want a designated sniper, everybody could technically run that class and still be able to push after you guys get one knocked. Just make sure you're obviously winning the 3v2, or it'll be a bit of a dooz. But yeah, that's personally what I know a lot of me and my squad have been liking to do. Friend Ray, he likes to snipe, so he'll pick off one, and then me and my friend Lone Wolf will go ahead and push those other people. We'll go ahead and push up while he's sitting back sniping. And it's just, you know, it's all about communication. Warzone is so big on communication, and I think it's probably bigger than in any other battle royale. Just with there being 3 people, you guys just need to communicate more and not just be running around as much with your heads cut off. You just got to be very specific and vocal when you guys want stuff done in these in your team. So even if you are playing with randoms, just, you know, do your best to communicate, even if they don't have mics. Yeah, but like I said, most people are using the overkill sniper class setup. Me personally, I like to use an overkill with an SMG like the MP7, so I can have more mobility. And like I said, I like to push, I like to run up and, you know, fight. And I'm not really, honestly, not the best sniper, so I prefer to use it with the SMG. They give the sniper a chance if you haven't already, or you may just like to, you know, be able to run an SMG like me for your secondary. But still, running overkill in this game mode is overpowered. All right, and so for the 5th tip, the final tip, I'm gonna have to say perks to help you guys win in Warzone. I would suggest running. These are some perks that I've been rotating through. Honestly, a lot of it is just, you know, what you feel like you're gonna need more in, you know, the certain situations. But I'll go ahead and tell you guys some of the main perks that I have been rotating. For perk 1, I would suggest quick fix or cold blooded. Honestly, a personal preference. I like to use EOD sometimes for explosive, but honestly, with all the thermals going around, cold blooded is a must at this point. And until there's a new meta, I would suggest that. And then obviously quick fix I would suggest for the more aggressive player. For perk 2, I would suggest ghost or overkill. I'm personally running overkill on all my classes because I feel secure, and I don't really mind not having ghost because I want people to push me. But if you are less aggressive, I would definitely suggest running ghost so you don't get caught up on those UAVs. And for perk 3, I would suggest tracker or battle harden. I like using tracker so I can quickly find enemies when they try to run away from me, but battle harden helps me out with the stuns and flashes, so I also like to use use that. Yes, these are my tips and tricks on how to win more in Warzone, guys. I hope you guys have been catching some dubs. If not, make sure you guys are in the stream on Sunday. I will be having a sub Sunday, trying to get some dubs with some subs and some followers. So make sure you guys do come by the Twitch stream. I hope you guys did find this video helpful. If you guys did find this video helpful, please make sure you guys do go ahead and drop a like and comment on this video. Subscribe to the channel for more dope content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. ShawnJ Gaming out. Let's go, Ray. Let's go, Ray. Let's go. Let's go! Yo, we just popped off at the end, chat. Ray with the snipes. I bring Lone back. We keep going crazy. Bro, I don't even...